So the next lowest level of value is unification. On this level, we use management skills to make money. And if you're managing other people, that is a higher spiritual activity than doing the thing yourself. Oh, now I get it. So managers make more than the people they manage, even though the people they manage are doing more of the work itself than the manager. On the unification level, like there's limitations. On the low end, you might make $80,000 a year. On the high end, or you might make $250,000 a year. But there's a ceiling. You can't create wealth doing this. You can create wealth while you're down here. You can create wealth if you're down here, if you do the right things with your money. But you won't be creating the wealth because of this or because of that. Are y'all tracking? Wealth begins to be created above this line. And this is where wealth begins to be created. Communication. Use your mouth to make money. 2 caveats. Number 1, you must have a mouth. Congratulations, all of you are in the catbird seat right now. Number 2, you have to learn how to use that mouth effectively to communicate messages that move the masses and have conversations that create cash flow. So, the highest level is imagination. Now, I've often said, I got this from Genesis chapter 1. And I know people are saying, well, that ain't in Genesis chapter 1. I didn't see that in Genesis chapter 1. So I'm going to tell you what I saw. Here's what it says. And God said, let us make man in our image. So in order for God to say, let us make man in our image, what had to exist before God could say that? The image. Imagination. Image is the root word for imagination. So God made man to have an imagination. And then it says, and God said, what's that? Communication. God didn't say, let me make man in my image. He said what? Let us make man in our image. Unification. The last thing it says in Genesis chapter 2, verse 7, it says, and the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground. That's implementation. Our body is the lowest part of us. By the way,